Hello and welcome to US Bank Stadium. I'm Joe Erickson. This is Nate Atkins. The Colts lose tonight, 21-13, in a game that honestly could have been a lot worse. Just in terms of if they don't get a pick in the red zone, if they don't have field goals. But really, it's not about the defense. The defense did its job tonight. A lot of big stops, gave the ball back to the offense. The offense did almost nothing.
Yeah, I mean, Justin Jefferson was always going to have a day. He does that to pretty much everybody, especially when he's at home. The secondary, it's young. It's not going to shut him down. But it was like they needed to build a lead before that happened. And 7-0 was as best they could do, thanks to Grover Stewart only and Kenny Moore getting it in the end zone. And it's just like, it takes a toll when you can only get 13 first downs in the game. There's just no explosiveness in this team at all right now, where Jonathan Taylor's just trying to fight for every yard he can get. The two high shells take away their deep pass, and they just don't have any kind of playmakers in the middle of the field or a quarterback that's going to overcome all of that, or an offensive line. So it's hard to even know where they're supposed to go right now with the personnel that they have out there in terms of getting explosive enough to answer something like what Justin Jefferson was doing.
They made the change to Joe Flacco this week. That put a ton of pressure on Flacco because this Minnesota Vikings defense is the third-ranked rush defense in the entire league. And they lost the wrinkle of having them to defend Richardson to kind of spring Taylor and get him going. He never really got going after the first couple. Flacco completed some passes, but nothing down the field. Nothing down the field. And they said they were in a too-high shell, but they really didn't get anything even in the intermediate range for the most part either to move down the field.
No, it was a couple passes to Josh Downs on third down in the middle of the field, and that was basically it. And that's what I'm saying. There's just not enough targets. You don't have tight ends who present a lot of threat there. They aren't really springing running backs loose that way in a reliable way. Michael Pittman Jr. doesn't seem like nearly himself right now, and Alec Pierce is kind of trying to find his way to live with these two high shells. It's just not coming together. It's like they thought the change was going to come at quarterback with Joe Flacco, but instead it's like they're putting all this on a 39-year-old quarterback to be the answer for all these problems. And tonight showed you that's a little bit a big ask for a guy in this spot.
That doesn't leave the Colts with a lot of options going forward. They play the Bills next week as they continue to stretch. For the Indy Star, I'm Joel Erickson. This is Nate Atkins.
Just expect, run, play action. Boots are safe throws for them. 4-minute offenses. They're gonna run the ball, and then surprise you with boots. So everybody got to keep their eyes clean and make sure that their eyes are on their luggage and make the plays they need to make.
Like I said, finishing. Just everybody needs to really just execute in their own manner. Everybody needs to take care of their job, and the rest will take care of itself.
I think anytime you have a day like we had tonight, you're probably surprised a little bit that you weren't able to get it going, because they obviously did a really good job against us tonight. So coming in here against a team like this is going to be difficult, but I don't think you ever anticipate something like that.
Got to stay on the field. Bottom line, just got to stay on the field. Put drives together. You have to. It's National Football League. Got to put drives together. It comes down to situational things. Certain down and distances, we have to make those plays. Whatever it's called in, you just got to find a way to make it. Find a way to win that one-on-one. Find a way to get to that spot you need to be in. However you get it done, get it done.
It's never good enough. It's a team sport. So got to do our best to get the offense as many snaps as possible, 3-and-out takeaways. That's going to win the game. And obviously on the offensive side, they got to be able to do as well. Just got to put a complete game together, and we've just been unable to do that all year.
Credit to Minnesota, too. They do a lot of good things, but again, on the head coach, everything that's on that field, my name's on it. So they did a lot of good things defensively. They mixed up their coverages, blitz looks. We knew it was going to be a tough challenge coming into the game. That's a good football team we played, but at the end of the day, it wasn't good enough. I think it'll be better for the guys.
It's kind of part of it, you're trying to be out there. I look forward to playing the game, but I do think that's something that, goes into it. Just playing a little bit, better complementary. But I think, that goes on to us too. I think it's, we could be better, getting off the field in situations and not allowing, teams to extend drives. I think that could help, with our play count as well.